Welcome back. Today we shall be discussing on topic called as management and administration. So on a layman's term, these two terminologies will seem like different. So let us see whether actually they are the different terminologies or whether they are embedded within each other. So let us categorize these two, and let us try to find out what is the difference or what are the similarities between these two, which will give us a broader perspective of understanding between these two terminologies. So let us see what are the key pointers that are coming under the term administration 1. Then let us compare this with the concepts of management what we have studied so far. So this will give us a better idea. So administration involves thinking. This point it says that administration involves thinking. So this is basically the high level management task where most of the things are planned and goals are set up. So like I said, it is a top level function. So in the previous video we have seen levels of management and managerial skills. Their management can be categorized into 3 levels: supervisory level, middle level managers, and the top level management. So administration is a function of a top level management. So the third point over here is, in administration, the main task is to determine what are the plans of the organization for the upcoming projects and what are the policies of working of the organization and what are the objectives of the organization. These are the things which are prominently determined by the administration. So this involves planning and controlling. Let us see with respect to the management these same pointers. Let us see what are the views we have with respect to management. So management involves doing. So in the administration it is said that it involves thinking, like what is to be done, that is thought by the administration, and how it is to be done, it is thought by the management. So this is one of the major key difference between administration and management. Next one, regarding the functionality of the management. So it is a lower level function. So bottom of the pyramid in any organization are the people who will do majority of the work what is assigned to them by their superiors. So it says that management is a lower level function. So whatever plans and policies and objectives are determined by the administration, the execution of these policies and direction of operations is done by management. So it involves 4 processes, like the very first definition what we have studied with respect to the management. It is a process consisting of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. Now in administration it just says planning and controlling, what is to be done and whether it is happening or not. So if that is the approach, then we call it as administration. But if we know what is to be done, how is to be done, who has to do what particular work, whether it is going properly or not, if such a broader perspective is taken, then we can say it as a function of a management. So smart art graphic is shown here with the different levels of management. That is, the bottom of the pyramid is the supervisory management. Above them there will be mid-level managers, and above them there will be top management. So this particular concept says that even though administration and management there are slight differences, the administrative work is and management work has to be carried out by all the levels of management at different weightages. For example, if you see the smart art in the screen, bottom of the pyramid, that is the supervisory management, will have a majority of management work, that is doing the things, and lesser administrative work, that is about thinking. But whereas if we go towards the middle level management, these people will have almost equal weightage with respect to the administrative and management work. Whereas if we see the top level management, the majority of the work what they are doing will be with respect to administration, and a part of management work will also be done by these top level managers. So this smart art will give us a better illustration with respect to the administrative and management work done by different levels of managers. So the different economists, different managers or different writers will have different opinion, and here is a slide presenting the collective opinion of different important authors with respect to our syllabus. What is considered? One set of authors, they are Sheldon, Sprigle and Millward. What they are saying is administrative or administration involves thinking, whereas management involves doing. There is another set of authors, among them the prominent one is E.F.L. Brecht. He says that management includes administration. As per his theory, those two are not different entities, because administration is planning and controlling, whereas management is planning, organizing, directing and controlling. So since planning and controlling is there in both administration as well as management, this author says that management includes administration. So he means to say that administration is a subset of management. So this will also hold good with respect to the smart art what we have seen in the previous slide. There we can say that levels of managers will also have to do the administrative work. So this is partially true. Another author who is Peter Drucker, where we had seen his name in the beginning of the module. He says that governance on non-business institution is administration. So non-profitable organization, whatever is there, the governance of these institutions can be called as administration, whereas governance of business enterprise can be called as management. So this is the view of the Peter Drucker. So successful administration sometimes fail as managers and vice versa. So that is why we have different levels of management, where each and everyone will be given the responsibility of work to be handled with respect to the area of their expertise, and it is not so easy to swap the roles in the organization. So here a collective opinion, what it says is successful administration sometimes fail as a manager. For example, the finance minister of the country cannot be a good army leader, and similarly army leader of a country cannot be a good finance minister. So it's just one of the vague example. So whatever their skill set is there, they have to do that particular work for the betterment of the organization. So that's all we have got for today. Thank you.